Nelson Havi has won very many cases before courts. The celebrated BBI was led by Nelson Havi. That time the judiciary was not corrupt. The rain started hitting Nelson Havi when, before he attained 15 years of practice, he wanted to be the LSK president. Matter went to court. He lost. I know very well Mr. Havi is bitter for the dwindling fortunes of his practice. Show me one client that is paying that is represented by Havi. All briefs are from the Law Society of Kenya. I've never represented Law Society of Kenya. If fortunes change, then the briefs he was getting them by virtue of his position as the president.
On the 22nd day of December 2024, the former and the 54th president of the Law Society of Kenya, Mr. Nelson Havi, made a publication on his Facebook account where he made an insinuation that one, Mr. Danstan Omari, together with another known as Philip Nyachoti, are guilty of a number of things. He made an indication that Mr. Omari Danstan has never lost any case before my Lord Justice Alfred Mabea. And for that reason, he proceeded to make an allegation that Mr. Danstan Omari has, on a number of occasions, of course, won these cases on very dubious situations or circumstances, necessitating a fact-finding mission which will ultimately lead to his removal from the role of advocates as being one of the advocates of the High Court of Kenya that have been abetting or aiding in corrupt practices within the judiciary. Now, following that accusation, this morning, on the 23rd day of December, I have written a letter to the former president of the Law Society of Kenya, Mr. Nelson Havi. I have called him to account. I have asked him, with the instructions of my client, Mr. Danstan Omari, that he offers an apology within not more than 7 days, upon which, if he fails to make an apology for statements that we find to be scandalous, we find to be defamatory, we find in all humility that are false, in the fullness of time, the 7 days, if the 7 days expire, and my former president does not offer a satisfactory apology that is going to be accepted by my client, then take it from us that we shall take the necessary legal action so that he answers to some of these wrongdoings that he's been making.